we're going to start out with our Farsali Unicorn Essence Drops, or Serum. We're feeling sad because we're sick today. And we're going to just go ahead and press that into our skin. It's going to feel pretty tacky, and that's going to really help with the longevity of our foundation. Now I'm going in with the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. This is in the shade Moonlight. And I'm going to rub that in with my finger. It's a lot easier to rub in with my finger than it is like a beauty sponge or anything like that. Can we talk about the pigmentation of this stuff? Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Now I'm going in with my foundation, and this is the Diorskin Forever Foundation. I am in the shade 25. And you really need the smallest amount of this foundation. A little bit goes a long way. And of course, I'm going to be applying it with my Clarisonic. I know I'm a little dramatic with how excited I am about this thing, but I'm telling you, my skin looks flawless when I use this. I'm just obsessed. Now I'm going to prime my eyelids with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light. And I'm going to blend that out with a damp beauty sponge. This one is by Real Techniques. Now I'm going to go in with my Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and I'm going to use the color Shade, which is the cream contour color of this palette. And I'm just going to take a small brush and I'm going to put this on my cheekbone area, as well as my forehead and my jawline. I do go a little ham on my jawline today. I really wanted some definition because this is my New Year's look. I wanted everything to just look flawless. And of course, I'm gonna go in with my tried and true, my Clarisonic, to blend everything out. Now I'm going to go in with my Soleil Tan de Chanel Fluid Effect Drops. This is in the color Sun Kissed. And I'm going to put this on my cheekbone as well as on my nose. And then I'm going to take my damp beauty sponge and really blend that out. Then I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown. Now I'm going to take my fluffy Morphe M433 brush in the Makeup Forever palette, and I'm going to use the shade ME728, and I'm just going to apply that to my crease. And this is just going to be my transition shade, so I don't have to be very precise. I'm just going to go in and just slap it on there. There, now that you can see a little bit better, I'm going to take a angled brush and I'm going to go back in with that same palette with the color M619, and I'm going to just carve out my cut crease. This is my first time ever doing a cut crease, so I wanted to use a lighter color to carve it out for the first time before I go in with my darker colors. Once I more or less have the cut crease in the shape that I want, I'm going to go in with a more fluffier Morphe brush, and I'm just going to kind of buff out that line and just kind of use that as my guide. Once I have that buffed out, I'm going to go in with the same palette and use the black shade. You can use any shade, it doesn't matter what color black you use, any black will do. And I'm going to go over that same line that we already created. Now that we have that line defined, I'm going to slowly just go in and start using my brush and flick outward to add a little bit more depth to our cut crease. Then I'm going to go back in with that same smudgy Morphe brush and really kind of blend out that black shadow. I don't want it to be super harsh. Then I'm going to go in with the Anastasia of Beverly Hills prism palette with the color Lure with that same fluffy Morphe brush, and I'm just going to really buff that into the black. So I'm going to go back and forth between my black eyeshadow and the Lure eyeshadow and really apply and buff to get the right depth and color that I'm looking for. So I'm going to go back in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and a flat little brush, which I actually picked up at the craft store. And I'm really just going to apply this to my eyelid and pull it all the way up to that black line that we created to really define that cut crease and give us a really sharp line. Just going to take a fluffy brush and really blend out that concealer to make it a little bit smoother and flawless for our next color application. Now I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette in the color Desert Sand, and I'm just going to apply that everywhere I applied the concealer. Now you don't have to use this color specifically. You can actually go in with a face powder, which is what I normally do. I'm just being a little extra because it is New Year's and I just had this palette sitting around. Now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia of Beverly Hills gel eyeliner, and this is in the color Jet. And I'm going to create my wing first. Normally I don't do it this way, but because we did do a cut crease, I wanted to make sure that both wings lined up evenly and weren't too close together. So I start on the outside and then I work my way in and fill in my liner. Now I'm going to go in with a MAC 263 in the same black shadow we used and go over that black gel liner. What that's going to do is it's going to make it even more black, if that's even a word, and it's really going to give it some staying power so that way it doesn't transfer onto our lid and mess up our eyeshadow look. Now we're going in with the star of the show. This is from the Urban Decay Heavy Metal. This is in the color Glam Rock. And I already had it on because I wasn't filming when I put this on and thought I was filming. So all I did was start from inner corner to outer corner and put that right below that black cut crease line where the light and the dark meet. Now I'm going back in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light, and I'm going to apply this to my under eye, my forehead, my nose, and my chin area. And I'm going to blend that out with a damp beauty sponge. Now I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. Oh my goodness, can we talk about how luxurious this powder is? It's so smooth, so soft, I'm in love. Now I'm just going to go in with a stippling brush from Sephora and just kind of dab that on my under eye to set my concealer. Now I'm taking a flat, fluffy brush and I'm going back in with that Makeup Forever palette, and I'm going to use the shade ME728 and M619. I'm just going to apply that to my lower lash line from inner corner to outer corner. Now I'm going in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the color Perversion, and I'm going to apply this to my inner waterline, as well as I'm going to tightline with this as well. I'm going to go in with that same flat fluffy brush that I applied my lower lash line shadows with and really buff out that eyeliner that we just applied. This is really going to help have a really nice smoky eye. Now I'm going in with my primer to prep for our mascara. Any brand will work, just use your favorite. Now that our primer has been applied, we're going in with our mascara. Once again, use what you're comfortable with. I'm actually surprised I didn't mess up on my mascara. I feel like every time I do my makeup and I apply my mascara, I always have to go in with a Q-tip and clean it up. And today I didn't. At the end of 2017, I finally don't mess up with my mascara. Now I'm going back in with the glitter, and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line towards the inner corner of my eye, as well as I'm going to apply some mascara to my lower lash line as well. Now I'm going in with my fluffy contoured angle brush by Morphe and with Urban Decay Beach Bronzer in the color Bronzed. And I'm going to apply that everywhere I applied my cream contour. So that's going to be the cheekbones, the forehead, and my jawline. Now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia of Beverly Hills Sugar Glow Kit, and I'm going to use the color Mushroom. This color is so beautiful. It looks so much prettier in person. Camera makes it look pretty boring. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush and apply it to my cheekbones, my nose, and my Cupid's bow, everywhere I applied my liquid highlight. And I'm also going to take a fan brush with Max Fix Plus, and I'm going to apply that everywhere I applied my highlight, to give it that extra shine as well as give it that staying power through this party night. So to top off this look, we're going to go in with the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Queen Bee. This color is so unique and so beautiful. I thought it was just simply gorgeous. You can go in with whatever lip color you see best for this look. Whatever color you're feeling for your New Year's party night, do you, boo. Then I'm just going to top my lips off with a little bit of Fenty Beauty lip gloss. And here you have it. Here is my final New Year's Eve party look. I hope that your New Year's is absolutely magical and that 2018 is everything you want it to be. Good luck. And as always, I've had a wonderful time hanging out with you. I look forward to seeing you next year. Bye! Mwah!